and welcome to the Football Humans in Isolation. We are here. We are via Zoom. Like the whole nation is via Zoom. We're going to see if this works. We're going to kick off with a little podcast for the next half an hour. So loads of football to talk about, chaps.
I know. Yeah.
How are we doing with no football right now? For me, it feels like an empty void in my life of not being able to check scores and look at, watch match of the day and all those sort of things you take for granted. How are we doing?
If I'm totally honest, I've got used to it. I'm just sort of, the first few weeks were like that, but now I just feel like it's the summer break. Just looking at the gossip column every morning, that's about it.
I know, that's it, yeah.
And doing whatever quizzes are available, and that's about it. Yeah, I'm sort of used to it now. I feel like the season's over.
Oh, it's weird. So how do we think they're actually going to end this season? What do you think is going to happen? I was talking with a friend, and what I think should happen is it should be like your old school five-a-side at Wembley, right? Where all the teams go and sit at the side of the pitch. And it's like rolling teams, like a rolling kind of tournament to end the season.
Yeah.
What do you reckon? That could work?
Could work.
I mean, they might do something like that. You never know. They talk about playing the rest of the games within 2 weeks or something, it says. So maybe a game every second day or something. So everyone's going to be as tired. So.
And they're talking about putting them all on telly, though, aren't they? So we'll go from no football to, like, tons of football.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like Euros or something, yeah.
Every single day, yeah.
I mean, they'll be the highest rated games going, surely, when they start.
I mean, yeah, you would think so. But everyone might be turning off, being like, "Nah, Tenable's on, so I don't want to watch any football." That's the new norm, isn't it?
That's the reason we didn't kick this off at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. But I don't know if you've heard about the Scottish League, have you? Have you seen anything about that?
Yeah. I've had enough time that I've actually read about Scottish leagues.
I mean, there's been programmes on every day, like all the journalists and stuff talking every day, and it's just more and more unbelievable as you read it, because basically, to cut a long story short, the corrupt Football Association have tried to be corrupt once more, but been found out, and now they're going to be in bag in trouble, basically.
Was this vote to end all the leagues? Yeah,
so end all leagues. Whoever's top of the leagues wins the league.
Not the Premiership, though.
That included. They needed UEFA's final say on that because it's top division. So basically, like whoever's bottom gets relegated. So Hearts, for instance. That's still up in the air because all the problems are going on. But what they decided to do was end all the leagues as they were. So the team at the bottom of the Championship was Partick Thistle, and they're like, we're 1 point behind with a game in hand, and you're going to relegate us. Like, do you know what I mean? We'd probably go out with this. And then top of say it again.
That's well out of order.
Yeah, I mean, and then top of League One, Wraith Rovers were on top on goal difference with 8 games to go, and Falkirk are like, well, no, because we'll probably end up winning the league. They're like, nah, finish it now. They get promoted. You stay with us. So it's going to stick a load of clubs.
Is it actually happening?
Yeah, that's what they decided to do. But basically, what the corrupt bit was because they needed 10 votes out of 12 apparently to give it the okay. So Inverness and Partick Thistle both voted no, and then Dundee apparently voted no, but the SFA said, or the SPFL said, "Oh, we didn't get Dundee's vote," so we just went, and Dundee were like, "No, we emailed it to you. We've got the sent item here in the email." They're like, "Nah, we didn't receive it," and so then eventually, so there's loads of stuff like that. So then now it's coming out yesterday. The Aberdeen chairman was like, well, only Hearts and Rangers voted no for the Premiership. And Aberdeen were like, well, we were going to vote no, but the head of the SPFL phoned me to say, don't bother voting because we don't need your vote.
What?
And so he was like, so the journalists were like, hold on. He's phoned you up to say, don't bother voting. He's like, yeah, I don't want to get him in trouble here. He's like, what do you mean?
You got him back in trouble.
Oh, honestly, unbelievable. It's just, but what all stems down to, basically, the head of the board is the Celtic chairman. The chief executive board is Celtic chairman. The chairman of the board is a guy, just an outside guy. But turns out he actually works. He's chief executive of another company owned by the Celtic owner, And then, so it's everyone who's made these decisions has all got something to do with Celtic. So it's working like that. So if someone sent a big tree of like the top and it's like all sprouting off, and anyone involved is all to do with Celtic.
Oh, mate, I've been watching a lot of Sopranos and it sounds like that. It's mafia.
Oh, it is. It is. Back
like that.
15 years ago when Hearts won,
Like
everyone thought it was a nutter. It was like, oh, the Scottish Mafia. They called them the Scottish Mafia. And everyone was laughing, like, oh, the guy's a lunatic, the Scottish Mafia. They are. It's like a mafia. Everyone knows about it. But now they've been corrupt. Now they've been found out.
So what's going on with the Premier League one then? They've got to wait for UEFA.
Yeah, but now what they're saying is what they might just reconstruct the league, which they should do anyway, make a bigger league, and just Hearts will stay in and they'll get 2 teams for the champions, Dundee United and someone else up, and they'll make it a 14-team league. So then they'll just move 2 teams up the league, so no one will get relegated. Everyone will just move 2 up.
So Partick Thistle won't get relegated.
Well, only if this comes through. But then again, apparently they need 11 votes to say, like, they just need 11 votes to say yes, and 1 team can say no. So it's like, but a lot of teams are quite happy with it because like Wraith Rovers and all that, like, well, we've been promoted, so I'm not voting no. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, it's just a complete farce. Complete farce.
It's a bit of a farce.
Yeah, but then you get the few teams that it massively affects. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally, yeah.
Well out of order. So Scottish football is going to be no more, basically, then.
Scottish football's a farce and has been for a long time.
Yeah, but I mean, they definitely won't start replaying. You don't think?
No, I can't see it now. So, I mean, the Nicola Sturgeon's saying that there'll be no more football for like months and months and months. It just won't happen.
Yeah. Well, that's why. I mean, the Premier League's a tough one to start. And how do you start the Premier League? When do you even begin to think about it?
Well, it's a bit of a shame on Liverpool, because even if they get crowned champions, it's like
is it?
Always people saying it's not really a title. You never actually won it and stuff. It's just like it's pathetic. No, I'm on your side, Wragg. I think it's a farce. Actually, you've been waiting that long for it.
Oh, it's heartbreaking to have the season we've had. Until
you're pissing. You're absolutely
for this to happen, it is literally like it's heartbreaking. So bad.
Yeah, I know.
It is. It's horrible.
I know. But
imagine they made it null and void. They're like, right, just forget about it.
Null and void. Start again in August.
I know.
But the thing is you can't just end leagues, man. Because
no, you can't.
I mean, the title's like one thing is Liverpool are pissing it, so you give it to them. Do you know what I mean?
But then who relegate?
The relegation is so different. Because 1 year, every year, there's always a team that pulls like loads of results together and gets themselves out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Always. So, and
it's
especially in Partick Thistle's case, when they're just like a point behind and like
game in hand.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah.
Right. And especially from the Premier League to get relegated from the Premier League, which is like cost the club. It could be the life or death of a club. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely, yeah.
So it's the same with like who gets promoted from the Championship and stuff like that. Like,
exactly. So what's been the biggest story, do we reckon, whilst we've not been recording? What do we think's happened?
Well, that Scottish football one sounds like a pretty
definitely that. But as far as England's concerned, I think Newcastle's takeover.
Yeah.
Did I send you? I never sent you. It's a spreadsheet of the 20 clubs in the Premiership and their owners and how much they're worth. And if this goes through, Newcastle will be topped by an absolute mile because Man City's owner is worth 23.9 billion, and Newcastle Saudis are 240 billion. So they'll outdo everybody by a long shot.
But is this Amanda Staveley just sort of like the face of it? Is she?
She's the face of it. She's only going to own 10%. The Saudis own the rest. So,
but there's financial fair play. It's not like they can just like.
Yeah, I know.
And Messi's going to be playing at Newcastle.
Well, they talk about
they
saying they want to sign Mbappe. They talk about saying they want to sign Mbappe. Though. I mean, it was madness.
What?
But
you still got to get players to go there. It's not like.
Do you know what I would like to see?
I know money talks, but
I would like to see Newcastle becoming bigger.
So would I. Yeah.
Nah, I've got to throw a spanner in the works and just say, nah, it's not going to happen.
You don't. I know what you mean. You don't really want more kind of foreign investment from these kind of ludicrous.
No, but I sort of do want someone more than Man City, so they can finally be like, well, fuck you, Man City.
Yeah, totally. But I wish there was none of it. Yeah, I wish it was just normal owners, just football people, rather than so it was more fair play. But I know that'll never happen. Well, you never know. If if football goes like mad, like and everyone's skint and it fucks up the sky for everybody.
I mean, none of them are owned by normal people. Let's be honest. Like,
No,
But
Do we all watch Sunderland
Yeah.
Till I Die? The second season of Sunderland Till I Die?
yeah, I did. Yeah,
Loved
did
it.
you watch it?
Loved
Yeah.
it.
Oh, it's brilliant. And
I needed more of it.
I'd forgotten that Sunderland, like, how mad was that season for them?
Yeah.
Do you know, like...
Which one? The one where they didn't get promoted?
You know, the second season, like, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
Got to Wembley
it was like
twice.
the final kick of the game, wasn't it? And they lost it. And the same in the cup as well.
Yeah.
It was mental.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is because you guys obviously won't know about this, but Jack Ross was actually the Hearts reserve team coach, and we sacked him, right? But basically, Levine used to sit with him at every game and like talk him through the games. Craig Levine, and Craig Levine is known notoriously for 1-0 wins if he wins. So it's like you score 5 minutes in, and then you sit back and defend.
That's what they did.
And that's what they did.
And that's what they did. I phoned my dad straight after. I was like, "You'll never believe what they said about Jack Ross, about his tactics." And everything the boy was saying and owners were saying, it just sounded like they're talking about Craig Levine. And it's because Craig Levine has brainwashed him when he was at Hearts, and then he was shite at that, so he sacked him anyway.
Isn't he Hibs manager now?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
But
if that was your team, right, Sunderland, like if that was your team, would you watch the documentary? How heartbreaking!
Yeah, I would see what goes on behind the scenes.
100%. I'd watch it. Yeah, 100%.
It would be heartbreaking.
I don't think it puts the owners in that bad a light, like especially the main
Stuart
guy.
Donald, but that Charlie boy.
Yeah, I know he's a bully, like you're saying, but I don't think it. I mean, he at the end of the day had Sunderland's best interests at heart.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he saw it as more of a business than the football club, whereas Stuart Donald sort of did. You felt like he looked at it more as a football club.
Yeah.
I mean, they got totally bent over by Will Grigg, like not literally, but like that deal.
Yeah.
Was that when they ended up paying? Like, they wanted to pay $1 million and ended up paying like 3 going on 4. Like,
yeah, it's almost 4. But also the wages. Aidan McGeady, Lee Cartmore, Jack Rodwell. I think Rodwell left that time, but McGeady and Cartmore were both on $50,000 a week.
Yeah, but that's what they inherited, wasn't it? It was just sort of like,
exactly.
You couldn't get rid of
on like 3-4 year contracts.
To be fair to them, they were still playing for them and playing well for them in that season.
I know, but there's only so long you can sustain that money, though, mate.
I think it's a great insight though, because like the whole thing with Josh Madger is so eye opening about how it works with agents and stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Agent absolutely screwed them completely.
Yeah,
if he'd have stayed at Sunderland, they would have probably got promoted.
Yeah,
he was scoring.
But do you not think of it the other side and just should Sunderland have just gone? You know what? We need to get up. We're going to keep you to the end of the season. Let you go for free. It'd be worth more money from surely just to.
No, but then they're not guaranteed that he's actually going to perform for them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It could be one of those that are just like the agent says to him, "Well, he's not going to play if, like, you know."
Yeah, I know.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, I know. It's a tough one.
They were in a really tough position there, and I felt sorry for him at that point.
I felt really sorry for him. And there's talk of Magic going back to, coming to the Premier League.
West Ham and all that, yeah.
West Ham, yeah.
He's done. I looked
balance.
Like I do with all these things. I was constantly on Wikipedia during the whole time.
I know, same.
Looking at him, yeah.
He's been doing all right in the French league.
Well, but the thing is, back in the day, if you're performing well for a Championship League One club and you're banging the goals, there's a big club's going to come in for you. So I don't know why the agent's like, no, you have to go now. You have to go Bordeaux now. It's like, why does he not just say, no, fuck?
No, but that's what they said, wasn't it? Because Stuart Donald or one of the others said his advisor was like, oh, this agent is known for selling players abroad because if he sells them at this time when the clubs can get them for cheap, he's going to make himself $1 million off of the deal. Yeah. So the agent was not thinking about Josh Madger whatsoever.
No, I know, but why does Josh Madger not just say? Why does Josh Madger not just say, no, I don't want to go. I want to stay here.
Well, he's probably getting a nice payday as well, isn't he?
Yeah. But that payday will come anyway. He'll get a nice payday when he moves at the end of the season, probably. He'll go to a bigger club. No, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. He's had his head turned quite.
What was he, like 20 or something?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're playing in League One and you could go and play in like the top division in France and play against Mbappe and people like that. Do you know what I mean?
No, that's true. That's true.
He's got a bit of a lure for someone of that age, especially.
Yeah, I know, totally.
But yeah, great documentary. Could do more.
Really good. Yeah, really.
Well, Hearts are actually filming one. You know that Hearts are actually doing one for Amazon as well now.
Are they?
Started a year ago. Apparently, started filming a year ago. Apparently, yeah. Interesting.
Every single club should do it. Every single club.
Yeah, I'd love that. I'd love that.
Every single one.
Yeah, so would I.
So would I. I love it. I just love it.
Yeah.
It's a good insight.
Right. Jamie Carragher tweeted, best World 11 that have played whilst you've been alive. No two players can be from the same country or have played for the same club. Now,
that's so difficult.
He put
it's so difficult.
There. I put it to you, boys. It is rock hard. So anyone listening, if you've not seen this, try and work out who your best World 11 that have played whilst you've been alive, and no two players can play for the same country or have played for the same club.
It's because, like Ras was saying in the message, if as soon as you put, because he's not in my team, but I'll just mention him because Brazilian Ronaldo I really wanted in the team.
Yeah.
But he's played for Barca, Real, Inter, and Milan.
AC Milan.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And Brazil.
I know.
Yeah, so it's like, if you pick him, you're fucked. You want to go for people that have been at clubs for a lifetime.
Yeah, I know.
While you say that, Michael, that was my tactic. So I've got one club legends.
All the way.
Well, they formed my nucleus pretty much. That's where I started with.
You might as well give us your team while you're on it.
Right. Okay. So going off that ilk, not for the goalkeeper. I've gone Oblak, Atletico Madrid goalkeeper, Slovenia.
Yeah.
Went for
a good shout.
That is a good shout.
Great shout.
At the back, I've gone for 3 at the back. I've gone for Lahm, Germany. Obviously, Bayern Munich. That's all he played.
He was in one of my teams for a bit, yeah.
Yeah. I've gone for Maldini, Italian, AC Milan. That's all he's played for. And then I've gone for Company, Belgium. He's played for Hamburger SV, Anderlecht, Man City.
Yeah.
Okay. Then in the middle of the park, I've gone Giggs. No, sorry, midfield. I've gone Giggs, played for Wales and Man United.
Yeah.
Gerrard, gone with my heart and my head a little bit. English, he's only played for Liverpool. What a legend. Well, he's played for some American team, hasn't he? But we don't really count that. And, anyway. Zidane. Bit harsh. Then I've gone Zidane. France. What teams does Zidane play for?
Real Madrid and Juventus.
Real Madrid, Juventus. Anyone else?
Marseille.
Bordeaux.
And Cannes.
Cannes, correct.
I wonder why I know that.
I know. Yeah.
And then I've gone for Messi, Argentina and Barcelona. And then I've gone for Bergkamp.
Is that your midfield?
No, so it's 4 in the midfield.
I was going to say, you're a very attacking team there, right?
And then I got...
You got no holding players.
Nah, sod that, mate. We're just going to smash goals. Bergkamp, obviously, he's Dutch. He's played for Ajax, Inter Milan, Arsenal. And then up front, I've gone for Drogba and Cavani. So Ivory Coast, Marseille, Chelsea, Galatasaray. Cavani, Uruguay, Palmeiras, Napoli, PSG. Any flaws in my team? Because I
don't think so.
I don't think so. But when you mentioned something there, I just shat myself. But I'm fine as well. I'll tell you after.
No, but I would say when I was thinking about it, I did go for a structured team, Rag, not just like everyone chase the ball up front and then no one track back.
3-4-1-2. That's all right. That's
like who's your deepest line midfielder? Zidane.
Gerrard can play.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
You know, sort of sweeper at the back. You know.
Yeah, it's a good team though. It's
not bad team.
Good team.
Good names in it, mate. Good names.
Yeah.
Right, Beza, who have you gone for?
Well, my what's the word? Plan. What's the word you use? Because I've lost the thing.
Thinking.
My thinking, my plan, my. Well, was to basically write down about 14 or 15 countries, main countries, and write down 3 players from each country that I could not leave out. So at least I'd get one of each in. And as soon as I started that, I was fucked straight away. I was like, I'll put him in, and then I can't put anyone else in. So I had to score out every other country and every other player because I was like, that's fucked. So anyway, I spent about an hour and a half on this. So basically, I'll go through. I've got 4-3-3. I've went in goals. Scotland international Antti Niemi.
He's finished.
He's only 28. No, Finland international Antti Niemi, who played for Rangers, Hearts, Southampton, and Fulham. Right back, I've gone for Seamus Coleman, Ireland and Everton.
Yeah.
Centre back, Vincent Kompany.
Yeah.
Man City, Belgium, Anderlecht, whatever. Centre back, again, John Terry, England, Chelsea. Left back, Paolo Maldini, AC Milan, Italy.
I will say our teams are not too dissimilar at this point.
Yeah. Well, I think we're all heading down the same road because you have to.
Yeah.
3 in midfield. I think it's pretty solid and well kind of what's the word I'm looking for again?
Balanced.
Well balanced. Thank God.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm lost.
Isolation's not doing you well, is it?
I know the game shows every day, just like fuck my brain. So I've got Michael Ballack. Oh, fucked it already. Fucked it already. Chelsea.
What?
I'll take him out.
Oh, come on, John.
Right, okay. You spent
an hour and a half on this.
Yeah.
Christian Eriksen, Denmark, and Spurs, and Ajax.
And Inter.
Oh shit! I fucked it. I need to get someone else in Ballack's position because the rest I think is fine.
Do you want me to run through mine?
No, wait, no.
What do you think about it?
I'll give you a sub.
Go on then.
Stilian Petrov, Celtic, and oh no, because John Terry played Aston Villa. So my team's fucked. See you later. I'm fucked.
Right.
I've had an absolute nightmare here.
I spent 20 minutes on this yesterday, so I may have got some wrong as well. So I went for Neuer in goal, Bayern, Schalke, Germany.
Yeah.
Coleman at right back as well, Everton and Ireland.
Nice.
Terry as well, so Chelsea, Aston Villa, England. I went with Vidic with him, Man United, Serbia, Inter. Maldini at left back, Milan and Italy. This one I had to throw in because I needed a holding midfielder. I couldn't get anyone. So Dunga, because of Brazil, Fiorentina, and then a load of random other teams. Xavi, Barcelona and Spain. Zidane, Real, Juve, France, Bordeaux, Cannes. Then I went Aguero, Man City, Atletico, Argentina. Aubameyang, Gabon, Dortmund and Arsenal. And Mane, Liverpool, Southampton, Senegal.
That's pretty good.
It's not bad, is it? It's balanced. But there's a couple there that I had to go in because I didn't have what.
John, did you hear that? Michael spent 20 minutes and he got a team like that. And you've
I know. It's
an hour and a half and don't know that.
I'll tell you what the rest of our team was. The rest of our team's really good. So apart from
hang on. You might have to start from the beginning again. Don't do the teams, but you mentioned so many names. I don't know who's actually in the team now.
Yeah.
Right. So it's Niemi, Coleman, Kompany, Terry, Maldini.
Yeah.
And then my midfield is I'll need to sort that out. And then Iniesta, Spain and Barcelona, Bergkamp, Holland, Ajax, and everyone else. Batistuta, Argentina, Fiorentina, and Cristiano Ronaldo.
What? Man United, Real Madrid.
Yeah. Juventus. Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
So
Yeah,
just
Ronaldo in one of these teams is solid, man.
I know. I did get him, but I'll sort out my midfield. I'll think of another couple of players.
You need to put 2 midfielders in there.
Yeah, I'll get them.
You remember
I'll get them by the end of this.
Inter Milan as well, yeah?
Huh?
Bergkamp played for Inter Milan as well, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, okay. Just checking you got that.
So I can't have any in Milan, right? Bear with me. You carry on, I'll sort this out.
Just to obviously put out there, your best world 11. So these are like, top class players. Can't just have any any crap in there.
Yeah, I know.
No, but at the end, they're not crap players. But at the end of the day, you have to put someone in who's, you know, maybe not considered like 5-star. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's just the way it is. But I thought it's a decent question. I thought it
is.
It is tough to get like.
Well, the reason I took Messi out is because every time, like, I wanted a Spanish player because I had Zidane and Messi in already, and then I wanted a Spanish player because there's loads of good Spanish players, but most of them have all played for fucking Barcelona.
I know.
That's what like our sacrifice. Like Spain don't have any Spanish players in my team.
Did you not?
Yeah, you kind of.
So I thought I'd sacrifice it because at least Aguero is a decent sort of like because I needed someone to bang in some goals as well. So
yeah, I just went for the whole team to bang in goals. I didn't really.
I know. You have, mate.
I just thought if I went for Neuer, Vidic, and Terry as like the base of the three, you know, you're not going to be letting too many in.
Pretty solid.
No, I know.
Pretty solid.
Dunga as the captain, Xavi as the playmaker.
Yeah.
Zidane. I mean, Zidane's all right as well.
All right, mate. I give it you. You've got a more balanced team. Berry's failed at the task, so like it doesn't count.
That's so tough, man.
Do you want to take it away and do it again?
100%, yeah.
All right. We'll do another football humans in isolation next week and see if John Berry can actually get a team that works.
We'll try a little quiz next week as well. Eh?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
No, we can open it out as well if anyone's available, wants to join the Zoom call, do a little bit of quizzing. Maybe get
Not
Joe.
anyone.
Not anyone. But we do need a couple of people for Tenable. So who are we thinking, guys? Thinking Jobo and Steve Sharrett.
Yeah, we could get them in.
Yeah. I might try and do you a Tenable tree next week then.
Oh, that'd be good.
By the way, I did a quiz for my family last week. I'm actually doing one again this week, but I did 8 rounds and I had 10 questions in each, and it was like really good rounds. And I thought I'll save it for you guys, but I've lost it, so I'm going to try and find it. And I'll get back to you.
I'll be well up for that, mate. Once I'm back on the bevies, I'll be well up for that.
I know.
Sounds good.
I fancy a bevy now.
You should.
No, I can't. The old liver race. I'll have a water or an appetizer. Did you watch Quiz, by the way? The Charles Ingram one?
Loved it.
So good,
No.
You need to watch it, mate.
I will watch it. That's because everyone keeps saying how good it was.
It is.
Really, really good. I enjoyed it. And, yeah, definitely innocent, isn't he? By the end of it, you just think, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100% innocent.
What?
Fuck off, Wragg. Oh, yeah, we've already talked about this. You're like, oh, he might be innocent. The thing is, made him look
He's still thinking of players.
He's thinking of his midfield, and I'm just going, yeah, innocent. Yeah, and he's like,
yeah. I was just thinking it. That's so tough, eh?
Yeah. It is tough.
I think I've done my team. So I'll tell you again. So it's Amy, Coleman, Company, Terry, Maldini.
Yeah.
And then midfield, I've now got Manny. Thanks, that Ras. So that's Liverpool, Southampton, and oh my God! No, I've not, because the other guy I've got is he's playing for Southampton as well.
Who?
Ayel Berkovic. Israel will be fine. No, I can't. I was going with Tim Cahill, and I was like, I fucking got Coleman for Everton as well. Fuck this! It's the worst one, man. I can't do it. No, fucking hell. No, not for me.
Next week, mate.
That's so funny.
I love the fact that he went away and managed to pick 2 players that played for the same team.
I know, exactly. I know.
Didn't even clash with the ones you already had. Clash with each other.
I know. I don't know if anyone else I can pick. They've all played for the same team.
John, just think of one team players. Like, think of one team players, and then...
I know, I just don't want to put Scott Brown in, though.
You'd rather fail at the challenge than put Scott Brown in your team.
You know what? I nearly put Scott Brown in as well until I remembered Dunga.
Oh yeah. I'll have a think. I'll let you know.
Yeah, come back to this. Right.
Right.
On that note.
Sneezing.
Yeah.
Nice chatting, chaps. Anyway.
Right, yeah.
Good, yeah.
Same time, do it again next week or something? Or
Yeah, let's
what
try.
day, or
See
Yeah.
how
what
we
happens?
Yeah, sweet. Catch
Right,
you
stick
later.
in, Ras. See you later, Rag.
Nice one.
Yeah.
Take it easy.
Later.
Cheers, boys.
Bye.